ZenAku has one of the coolest stories in Quake right now.
Go ahead and tell, tell the
actually,
people who don't know it.
Well, he's moved to Poland playing the QPL. And he went from, I mean, and I hope this isn't insulting, relative obscurity to now being a household name, absolutely capable of taking it with the absolute best of them. Grinds like no other, brilliant mentality, great stream. Just a joy to follow. That's the story of ZenAku. He's also just a sound lad.
He is, yeah.
Which we love to see.
There aren't a whole lot of grumpy Australian players.
Well, there's two, but...
I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Me too. Thanks for having me. Shout out to the man who has put in a lot of work the last couple of days, Rob Corvey. What a guy. Does a lot for the scene. Do check out Shaftastic TV.
So much Quake in not a whole lot of weekend. They all seem pretty short these days, so we're getting it while we can. I'm just here to bring the room down, really.
Always. That's what it's all about.
Alright, which means we've got this match, then the lower bracket semi, then the lower bracket final against D-Slurp. So we're down to 4 teams other than our top 2. We've got Maxaku and estotycom here, which we're about to see. We've got the Classics. The Americans are still in it. They're still here. Versus 2 players who don't even really want to be here today. Hron and Claus, Nyokin Hotelis. Who, yeah, they just want to, I don't know, feel better about themselves after Apex. I'm trying, Joel, okay? You don't have to laugh.
What?
I'm trying.
I know you're trying. You're doing a great job.
Alright, ZenAku's in here.
Doing a great job.
Stoney's rebooting. We'll see if a clutch band comes out.
I really hope not.
Maxterzz offline. Hey, Rob, thanks for the sub. Alright.
Alright, so Maxter will be a couple of minutes, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently he's also moved to Europe. I heard he's in Denmark. I didn't know if that was permanent or not, but if that is, that's cool.
Oh, Denmark. I guess Maxter's rebooting. Everybody's rebooting.
The word Denmark has a special meaning to Jahar this year. Well, last year. Right?
Better times now,
yeah.
friend. Better times.
Better
yeah. That's a very wise idea. I didn't grab any snacks. I got plenty of liquid, but no snacks. Today was rushed.
Yeah, me neither.
As soon as I saw there were like 8 more signups over the last, last evening, I woke up in a bit of a panic.
It does amount to like 1 extra best of 1 though, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's just, seeding and figuring out who's who and...
no, for sure.
Yeah.
But especially, and this is not to rag on anyone at all, but of course, there's a greater range of like English speaking in Europe, and people are in different time zones, and the whole thing gets quite complicated.
It really does.
It really does. We have a grinder.
We do. Can I have
I
that
send
link,
it
please?
to you.
Thank you.
You can have the grinder link.
Maybe we'll only have 1 of them instead of 8.
I wouldn't bet on it.
And big shout outs to all of our players. Literally, all of our players have been an absolute joy to cover and to organize matches with.
Wow, and such a turnout.
Yeah.
Huge turnout.
It's another reason to do these bi-monthly instead of monthly. Maybe we'll have the same players in 2 months.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. I mean, you want to get a bit of consistency here,
I
and
would love that,
then we can start building the storylines, which is something you're doing with Organ Grinder as well, and it is really cool, even if it's not rematches, but to have an ongoing story that you can follow.
Yeah, that's
and
that's all I want.
If D-Slap don't make it happen this time, we still know they're so dangerous. Maybe they refine their team play a little bit more, and that's what we can be talking about next time. Because events are cool, like in a vacuum, obviously, but it's much cooler when we can string them together.
That's a good team name. Much cooler.
Yes.
Claus would never let it happen, though.
Ooh.
All right, so
Where
these
is
won't...
cooler these days?
Wherever he wants to be, I guess.
That's true.
These aren't real.
He's not
bands
making
yet.
Dirty Bomb again, is he?
No.
No.
Nobody's making Dirty Bomb. That's the problem.
The problem. Jahar would get an audience at the UN. He was like, boys.
There's this guy on YouTube. I don't remember what his name is, and I think he's quite young, but all of his videos are basically I'm dragging all my Discord friends into this completely dead game. And everything he covers is a game that I at one point believed in. Gotham City Imposters, Brink,
Great
Dirty
game.
Bomb,
Great game. Great game.
ETQW, yeah. Basically anything by
game.
splash damage.
Yes.
And high res as well. Tribes Ascend. Man.
Ah, the good old days.
Yeah.
But of course, even this man, this connoisseur of death, would not touch that one game that Jahar held most dear of all. You want to tell the fans at home what game you loved above all else?
Oh, Wickland. Yeah, it would be interesting if you got into Wickland. It's not a team game, and he mostly has been doing team games so that they can play with bots, but yeah. Yeah. Man. Those guys are doing well, though. The maker of Wickland reached out to me. They've got a VR FPS going right now, which
That's interesting.
is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pop the headset back on this upcoming week while I've got a little bit of downtime and check it out.
Lovely stuff. Downtime. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because the signups for Organ Grinder are going live pretty much right after this cup. I meant to do it this morning, but it didn't work out. But yeah, look out for those signups. We'll be tweeting it out, Organ Grinder signups, and that means if you want to play Quake Champions Duel, if you want to play Quake World Duel, if you want to play Quake Champions 2v2 even, you can do that. Select your opponent, select your game, basically make it up, and we will cover it. And pay you for the trouble of
We will.
playing a game that you want to play with people you want to play with. It's so free.
It is a bizarre system.
It works.
It is it does work, absolutely. Organ Grinder, yeah, so every other month. Tasty Cups every other month for the foreseeable. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, and I'll give in to Christus wanting to do Mapper's Mark here pretty soon as well.
Very good.
That show is literally zero effort. I don't know why I don't do it every week.
Me neither.
Will this be yet another Russian duo eliminated? Wow! Wow, the PETA gallery's going hard today.
Calm down, people. All right? With all this us versus them thinking, there's no need for it.
Speaking of, yeah, have they banned yet? Clutch is banned! Strog bans from one side, Clutch banned from the other. What is going to happen now?
Probably going to play some of the other champions, I'd imagine.
Imagine that. Jeez. Just an observation.
I'm gonna level with you though. I think this might be quite one-sided.
Especially if Maxter doesn't join, yeah. ZenAku's gonna have to play by himself.
I mean, we did actually have that in a Doombringer 2v2 tournament. Zorik played on his own. Got like fifth.
Well, and then he won, didn't he?
No, he didn't win. He didn't. It's the one tournament he's lost.
It's the 1v2 tournament.
Yeah.
Where's Maxter?
He couldn't do it. What a weakling. Yeah, once Max gets in though, I think ZenAku and Maxter here. I mean, okay, it might just be name value, but no, I think even on the eye test, these guys look a little bit of a step above, and I think that we're going to have to see something quite special from St0n3 Kylb.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, we have literally zero information on what Club without a clutch looks like. So we're going to find out.
I think we're going to have a good time, come on.
Yeah. As soon as we get Maxter.
As soon as, which could be years from now.
It's okay. They've got nothing on NA delays.
They're sending the packets via Telegram.
The Australian way. Maxter went back to Argentina. Yeah, just give him a few hours. We'll be good. And meanwhile, on the other side of the lower bracket, we've got the classics.
Meanwhile,
and Nyoken Hoteles, Hran and Claus. Everybody was excited to see them today. They're coming off of a bit of a rough go at it in Apex, and had a rough opening as well. But they're still in it. And
that's a team that could go all the way. They just need to find their form a little bit.
yeah, the only unfortunate thing is that going all the way means knocking the only Americans in the bracket out.
Oh no.
Hey, we got Maxter.
Hey. So I think the eyes have to be on Club here. We've seen St0n be very solid. The Club outside of the clutch, we haven't seen him. Looking like it might be on a slash now. That'd be very interesting if we do go to Ruins, especially. But no, it's Awoken Blood Run and then Ruins. I believe.
Yes, I can confirm that with my own eyeballs. Now Stone's asking
Good
for
stuff.
a sec. What does he need a sec for?
Well, you've given him a heart. I feel like you've given him carte blanche, really, there. You can only blame yourself.
Flea loves the menacing glowing eyes in the clutch band picture. He's only got the one eye. So maybe we're looking at
Kind of
different
looks
things.
like he has two, though.
Oh, yeah, if he's looking off to the left, sure, yeah. He looks like swole Johnny 5.
Strog looks like he's posing for the for an album cover.
Yeah. Strognot.
Good shout.
I wish I could have gotten some of the alt skin graphics, but the only easily accessible PNGs with transparent backgrounds, so I didn't have to cut them out myself because I'm lazy. Yeah, it's all the defaults. But had a very good point made by Maggie yesterday that all of those portraits have the feet showing. So in March, maybe we don't even see the tops of these champions. Maybe we just flip them around. Ban some feet.
Ban some feet. Yeah. Yeah, sure. That was a reasonable thing to say. Let's do that.
All right, we got Maxter. We've got Awoken Chosen. Now, okay, we're going into the game. We're doing it.
Whoa!
Hey.
It's video games. You know, I've done a lot of video games in my time. I'm always surprised when the video games happen again.
Yeah, yeah. It's exciting. It's a little jolt.
Whew.
Because it takes long enough in between that you kind of forget what it's like. Thank you for showing up, Maxter.
One day we will have done our last video game.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a bit like... Right? It's a bit like... 'cause your parents, yeah? They picked you up once, and they put you down, and they never picked you up again, Jahar.
But at some point
Something
you pick
about
them
a broken clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
This
depressing.
is
I'm
not
already at
going to
that
get
stage
any
of my
brighter
life.
from here
It's
on
not great.
All right, here we go. Pull my finger. Weird amputee ranger.
Why is Kilson not playing? But fine, fair enough question. Okay, sure. Is he renovating his bathroom again? I need the backstory on that, please.
All right, we got Maxter here. We're going to see what he looks like fresh from whatever he was doing before this match.
Renovating his bathroom, Rob.
Pretty good, actually. All right.
No. Oh, that's good. But good again.
Good use of the orb, even with his stumpy little arms. All right, so Club's on Ranger now, making good use of his own orbs. Well, he activated his elements there. All right, St0n with the frag, just trades right now.
Oh, Maxter collects with the nails though. Huge damage.
I'm just wondering where the streaks come from. Don't. I just want to see if anybody can get on some solid frags. I mean, right now, ZenAku's just really playing with fire. Coming up this jump pad, and now completely railable.
Pushing in with the LG, that's crazy for Maxter. As ZenAku just tries to defend this Mega, they've got a member on each side of the doorways, but well, everyone just dies in the end. And the Mega was all for naught.
Yeah, getting no damage on the Mega pickup either. It's rough going. What? Okay. Just St0n just watches that happen and takes the quad. Tiptoes back out. Do you have? Okay. That skin confused me. I was like, that's not a railgun.
It is a railgun.
It is a railgun.
It also looks like the tri-belt.
Yeah.
That LG doesn't look like an LG. There's a lot that's strange about his picks here.
I am disinclined to criticize the Quake 2 skins by default.
Yeah, I know.
So that quad, you know, doesn't do a whole lot, honestly. How is he alive? He starts getting shafted by a quad, and his first instinct is to pop the punches and turn around and run straight at him.
Smart enough.
What a hero.
It's just... Let's play with balls.
Yeah. Orbs, even.
Club. Gonna be taking him down, though. 10 seconds until the heavy. 10 till the Mega. Near enough a clash. I think I'm gonna approach this Club. Clearly making his play for the heavy, but not away. Hits a direct, though. 60 damage after that. ZenAku barely lives. RJ through from Club, but no, it's a step too far. And ZenAku takes down St0n as well. He is large, and moreover, he's in charge.
Okay, this is where they're realizing if they can flex just a little bit, it'll pay big dividends as far as the score goes. You know, don't get into every one-on-one fight. Have a little bit of time for your teammate to catch back up and not just get revenge for you, but maybe sometimes even rescue you. Club goes down. 11-13. Maxter kills himself. Classy. Finally getting some revenge on St0n there. But again, like, the rescues need to start happening.
Yeah, ZenAku on that Mega again, it just brings him to over a starting stack, but now he's got the pen pushing in. Shotgun should be enough. Okay, makes a little bit of a meal of it, but he's dropping down onto a heavy in 3. He's got the weaponry. He's got the RJs now, and this should be quite a successful power-up run.
Nice to meet you. It had to happen, just once.
Didn't. Mega for ZenAku. As well, he's a tanky boy.
He is now, yeah. And something like a lead coming out of these guys. Maxaku doing just fine. Not sure why you need to be there. Not sure why this fight is happening. The punches come out, and yeah, we don't see a first-person punch all the time, but there we have it.
Yeah. Also, the double jump is not dumb at all. It definitely should be in the game.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. See, back in my day, Doom Guy couldn't jump at all. You know, he barely had knees, functional knees at all. So, but then you see how useful it is on Awoken. I tend to think of him less as Doom Guy and more as Luigi, like Mario Brothers 2 Luigi.
Luigi Mario.
Yeah. Luigi Slayer. All right, there's probably something on DeviantArt along those lines.
I made a great tweet about DeviantArt once. I'm going to go for it, actually. I shouldn't say this. I will, though. You give enough monkeys enough typewriters and they'll write Shakespeare. You give enough humans enough Cintiq tablets and you'll see Sonic rear-ended by all of his friends at once.
At once.
At once. It's true.
Now that said, Estonia's been bringing back these frags prior to the power-up. There was no smooth segue out of that. I just had to pull out what I could and how I could. All right, ZenAku with the quad and some armor even. he's done a quad run before. Still only 21 to 28. This is close considering just how much pedigree Maxaku has bringing into this. Oh, are we going to get some quad fisting? Second favorite kind. Oh, nicely done with the shotgun.
Good stuff. I think needs to be pointed out, it's a 9 frag lead, but I don't think St0n or Kylb have even touched a power-up yet.
Yeah, there are maps where touching the power-up is kind of secondary to, you know, getting something out of the power-up play. Has he got a broom? Okay. I guess that's been in there for a while, just haven't seen anybody actually play with it. Because who would be that tasteless? St0n, that's who.
Yep. Sensible St0n. Maxter gonna be able to pick up the heavy.
That was like a triple take.
Yeah. And then just an incidental, my crosshair happened to be on an enemy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, but then I clicked and hit a row.
Yeah, we take our hits however we can.
But, I mean, can we talk about the injustice of the world? So that tweet, that brilliant tweet, right, about the Cintiq tablets and the Sonic getting rear-ended. 0 likes.
But I'm sure a lot of people added you to some of this.
I hope so.
Oh no, Kylb, how could that miss? There you go. Taking down ZenAku. And with this protection coming up, Kylb is more focused on the flowers and the mega. And it's going to be Maxter on this pent. And now that they've established that kind of, you know, 8 to 10 frag lead, that's all. Now they can start trading. They don't need these rangers to be rescue rangers anymore. They can just keep the frags rolling.
27-39. Max's pen. He's going to use it one last time. Pushes in, gets a frag, takes a second as well. That one was a bit of a gift.
Tis the season, and
Maxter's up close LG is crazy.
Maxter's close up everything is pretty scary.
Yeah, he's just I don't know. Maybe it's because he's used to playing on ridiculous ping.
Rails, LG, breath. Oof. All right, a nice pair of frags from estotycom, which is always the potential for a bit of a run back. But here it's a big fight on the mega, and maxterzz manages to take one with the dire orb. Really putting the die in it. Oh, you're asking for a lot from this shaft. See, you did all the heavy lifting there.
Yeah. Shaft.
Yeah, this is going to close out fairly shortly. And
I think so. St0n trades.
I'm exactly on the fence whether this is closer than it should have been or further apart than it should have been. It's a game.
It feels about right to me. I feel like, you know, sometimes where you know, the score won't be commensurate to actually how close the game was.
Yes.
I feel like this score is exactly how close this game was.
We should count ourselves lucky, especially to see the crossover the finish line with ZenAku and a quad. What better way? Because surely he's going to get 2 frags out of this quad. On Awoken, yeah. 1 to go. There it is. There it is.
Yep. MG up close, and there we have it. ZenAku and Maxter take map 1 in emphatic fashion.
Nice 19 frag lead, but on a map where St0n and Kylb have a little bit more breathing room, I think it could indeed be closer. Oh wait, no, that was the second map. Sorry, they did this.
We are dumb.
Yeah, did this in such efficient fashion. Now that we got into it, there it is. Yeah, so we're gonna be waving goodbye to estotycom, but really, really good work from them. And just like chat said, yes, indeed, this is going to be another Russian team knocked out of the bracket. So, The Classics also knocked out. No more Americans here either, so I'm right there with you. I'm feeling it, which means we're going to be looking at a lower bracket semi of Neogen Hotelis, which, you know, fair to them. They brought it back. They're still in the running here. And Maxaku. They wanted to get into the money, and we're very close to determining our top 3.
Woo.
Woo.
Very woo.
LB semi, just the one semi. There we go. Just finding these guys. So I don't know if we're going to have a tiny break here. We might. They're going into a game? Was that map 1 or was that map 2?
The chat lied to us. We thought that was map 1. Who said it was map 2? I'm scrolling up.
They're going into Blood Run. I think I was wrong. And then everybody trusted me.
The chat is always wrong.
We're going into Blood Run. Okay, I thought that was too quick. We're going to map 2.
Yeah.
We're going into map 2. We're doing it.
We are smart people. We know what's going on.
Oh. They're not out of it yet.
Oh,
cool.
those are not the graphics you want, my friend.
Oh, I already changed it, didn't I? Oh, I'm too far ahead of myself. Oh my god. Here we go. We're fine.
It's a terrific show.
It is. There we go. We're back in this.
There we go.
Thank you. Because my scoreboard said it was already map 2, and then chat said it was already map 2. So even though I thought it was wrong, I was double wrong. Like a wrongness Klein bottle.
It's a great reference.
Mathematic. Here we go. And the blood will indeed run. And surely this is where the Russians have to feel a little bit more at home.
If they don't, then all of us making generalizations are going to look real bad.
Yeah. You have to live up to the stereotype, or what are we even doing here?
Yeah, otherwise I'm a bigot. Right? I don't want to be a bigot.
So go Estoti.
Go Estoti. Win on Blood Run.
We are. Alright, Stone. Nice rail spawn. Doesn't look both ways before crossing the street, but sometimes he orbs right back into the car. I love that shotguns work in Quake Champions. It makes me happy.
I've only got nerfed recently at range. Quite unhappy about that myself. But still a good gun. Always, I mean, the shotguns always felt great in this game.
Yeah. And welcoming
Which
Sid
is
and Dramas.
Especially.
Oh, sorry. Into the chat. Just you know, GG's guys. Well played. Thank you for participating.
Yeah, obviously great job yesterday, and also with the ping disadvantage, still going very far today. So coming from Quake Live, which probably has what, the worst shotgun in all of Quake?
The worst shotgun.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not fun. ZenAku, he was doing that to me in the warm-up, and I gotta tell you, I didn't appreciate it.
The quad crocs.
It's awful to get hit by that. It just feels so wrong. ZenAku on the 225s turns around, and he's making good use of this quad. 15-8, Jahan.
Turn on a dime. 8, yeah. This is not the opening they expected. It's just the one quad run, but now they've got to hold their breath for a while before they'll have another opportunity. In the meantime, yeah, we've got 2 scale bearers on the map. Ugh, bullied. Absolutely.
ZenAku is so that was beautifully orchestrated from him. Just great reactions, great fluency. You know, just he's a player that plays with a lot of confidence. You can see it in his mouse movement. Like, he doesn't overflick. He doesn't wave it around too much. He just puts it where it needs to go.
Scale bearer on scale bearer action. Yeah, do it. I wish they could chase each other. He's wishing they could chase each other, but the rail can't dodge it, can't escape it.
Welcome to the ZenAku show, ladies and gents.
Some of the champions just really go above and beyond when it comes to the pain and death sounds. They really do.
It's true.
Little tippy tappies.
Oh, he's getting low. ZenAku's mortal. Who knew?
Stands to reason, but not to evidence. 11 to 23. Club still bullying his way onto this heavy. The heavy's going to take him a little bit more time. Is it going to be safe, however? Yes. But is that going to cost him room on the pen here? Well, he's going to come in with arms swinging. Oh no! That's beautiful.
I loved watching ZenAku that because it really did illustrate the fact that it doesn't matter who you are. Plasma just kind of hits or it doesn't.
Yeah.
He missed so much, and I felt vindicated.
You have to be the plasma whisperer, really.
Or be on land.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, ring around a rosy. Now get on then the two.
Oh my god! I'm so glad we're doing 2v2.
Why is it that the abilities are less egregious in 2v2? Like, they're fun here.
Yeah.
Whereas every time someone dies to one of those endurance, like, fucking bullshit. Bullshit. In 2v2, it's, fiesta! Let's go!
Now, while we're having all this fun, Estoti
Don't bring it down.
is having
Don't bring it down.
markedly less fun. Oh, poor Club.
Get back on that clutch, man.
Yeah.
Break the rules. Just switch. Just switch to clutch.
Who let him?
What's going to happen? You're going to get DQ'd. You're already losing.
What's the worst?
I was an admin of this tournament.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is literally the worst thing that could happen. They're not even in the money yet, so they're not even forfeiting that. Oh, and St0n is like the gauntlet master today. Gotta hand it to him. If we were doing awards at the end, which we might by the time March rolls around, then yeah,
True.
you'll definitely be getting that. All right, I need to go find this quad. There it is. Sorry for the switches. Because 4 means 3, and 3 means 4, and 2 means 1, and 1 means 2. Yeah, it's a thing.
Who did that?
Who did that 3 years ago?
Yeah, no, who did that?
Oh, ZenAku.
As you said that, you have cursed him because he's just missed everything.
Yeah.
He's even missed that. Dear Lord.
All right, so a nice pair of frags from Estoti. Is that going to be enough to let them swing things back? Well, with the Mega up, maybe, unless they just lose out on the Mega entirely, which is exactly what happens. ZenAku with 23 health, wondering what all the fuss is about. Oh, no dire orb for you. Jeez. Oh my god.
Bang.
ZenAku.
It's been pretty entertaining to watch, but I feel like my prediction about how this matchup is going to go is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Just slightly different class.
Okay, Maxter. Just waiting for a railgun. In a way, aren't we all just waiting for a railgun?
Ever thought about what if you've hit your last?
Well, hopefully in
I'm an environmentalist, what I can say. I recycle everything.
It's not a bad practice. I mean, Seinfeld does it. You can do it.
Good.
Hey, ZenAku. All right. He might have hit his last rail, but certainly not his last shotgun. And in fact, the need to hit any more rails in this matchup is going to very quickly come to a close.
St0n.
But St0n! Oh! With the protection, with the Mega, with the dire orbs. Check out the orbs on this guy. Is it enough to bring back a more than 10 frag deficit? Unlikely. But it will give us
And he
a good
kills
show.
ZenAku is actually the question.
Well, it's difficult when that large boy is running away from you.
Why is the large man so fast?
Who was it years ago who was just absolutely yelling about Clutch being the biggest guy and the fastest one of the game? It was you, wasn't it?
It probably was me.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man. I like cliches.
Quake Champions breaking all of the barriers.
Enemy team.
It's
And
over.
Maxaku breaking all of the estoties. Why is Molten not in the pool? Too small. Perhaps too small for 2v2.
Why is Exile in the pool?
Because Shane wanted it.
The collusion. The corruption runs right to the top.
I think in EU we've seen it like once today. Okay, so that for real this time is 2 wins for Maxaku. I got it this time. This time.
Wait.
Arrow Walk would actually just not work in Quake Champions in any respect. It would be a mess. No. It would not work. Alright, so now, okay, this is cruel. Somebody in the house is cooking something, and that's not kind. Alright, so now we're gonna have
all alone. Nobody's cooking in
Maxaku
my house.
and Yoke and Hotelis. It's gonna happen. Let's go ahead and Control Z all my Control Zs. There we go. Be a good team name. Control Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So by default, I'm gonna stick around in this lobby. Yell at me if that changes. But we are going to be going into our lower bracket semi. We are losing teams. They are dropping like flies. But it's going to come down to Hran, Claus, and ZenAku and Maxter, of course. And the winner of that has the privilege of playing Diarrhea Slurp.
Yeah, enjoy that.
It is a real joy having them here. So we're going to take a very short break, but when we come back, it's going to be lower bracket semifinal time. See you in just a